What is up, y'all? It's your girl China, aka China Wine, and welcome back to my cast. So today we're gonna be saying, will 2025 be your year? And honestly, I ain't heard nobody say that. 2024 did y'all bad. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, so it's a pick a card. So for group 1, we have fulfillment. Okay, group 2, we have healing chaos. And group 3, we have miracles. So the only thing different about this video is that instead of the video just being like 77 minutes long, you're gonna pick your group in the description to go to another video, which will be for you. And it also should be in the end cards, which is like here or here, wherever. But yeah. You'll just have to go pick your video. So go ahead and take a deep breath and use your intuition to choose whichever card resonates with you, and I will see you there. What is up, my group 2s? If you chose healing chaos, then congratulations, you have found your pile. Okay, my armpits are still sweating. I did group 1. I thought I was gonna have knocked the chill off by now. Not so sure. Anyways, with that being said, it's time to get read. Okay, so first we have the 8 of Voices here, and we have the Ace of Materials. Ooh. I really want to tell you 2025 will be your year, but yikes a little. Okay, so first of all, everybody's struggle is not your struggle, and your struggle is not everybody else's struggle, okay? That's just first and foremost, off the dome. So, and we also have the 6 of Materials and the 4 of Materials. I'm gonna just go through it because I need to dedicate some time to y'all. And we have the 3 of Inspiration and the Ace of Voices. Okay, y'all are extremely nice and very giving and extremely forgiving, which are all good qualities to have, but you just need a balance. So 2024 seems like there was a lot of giving to the point of you putting yourself at a disadvantage, or you putting yourself in a bad position in order to help lift others, which is very nice and good from a karmic position. But there are also many lessons to be learned from this, especially because people will only do what you allow them to do. So when you are such a giving person without stipulations, you're such a giving person without really wanting anything in return, people will just continue to ask, they'll continue to use, you know what I mean? And not everything is like from a malicious standpoint, but like I said, people will do whatever you allow them to do. And there is a big sense of you all seeing others' potential and then being very disappointed when people don't turn out to be, or don't strive to reach their own potential. Yet they continue to put themselves in stupid situations, and they continue to ask you for help. And with that being said, you should not continue to give and not hold people accountable. And it's true, it's a slippery slope when it comes to expectations within other people, expecting people to have common sense, expecting people to do what you would do. It's a very slippery slope. But at the end of the day, you can still hold people accountable. So if somebody says, hey, I need to borrow money for this, they better use it for that. And that's a big argument when it comes to, oh, if you're going to give money, you shouldn't tell people how to use it. Yeah, no, forget all that. You all, like I said, you all are super nice. And so you all are nice to the point where you need to start holding yourself accountable and holding the other person accountable. That's just flat out what it is. So when it comes to healing chaos, 2025 will look a lot like people coming to you seemingly wanting to just kick it, seemingly wanting to just hang, also wanting to like ask you what you're doing. That's very loud. Can y'all hear that? So people will want to ask what you're doing, act like they're interested in what you got going on, acting like they want to help, acting like they want to invest, when whole time they want to ask you for something. And a lot of y'all can put this past people, especially family. You're like, oh, that's just how they are. They've always been like that. Okay, well, that's how they are with you, because you let them be like that with you. So what you need to do is start telling them what is what. Flat out. And there's a sense for you like people to need you. Like, that's, you get a lot of fulfillment from that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You like to be helpful. But everything to a certain extent. You all need to start speaking up and voicing how you all feel. Because there are some people that are kind of oblivious to, like, partially oblivious. Like, they're kind of aware of it, but they're like, oh, if you don't have a problem with it, then it must not be a problem. So you all need to speak up to some of these people and set boundaries and be like, hey, you cannot keep asking me for stuff. I don't have time. I don't have the resources. I have to do for me. Some of you have families and you're still doing too much for others. Like, you need to make sure your cup is full. And some of you, like I said, don't feel stable unless you're helping other people. Like, it doesn't feel right to you for you to have things and for others to not. But it's like, unless you rich, get there first. Let's get rich first before we start trying to dibble and dabble and invest in everybody's cause, okay? Let's do that first. So on the bottom of this deck, we have the 7 of Emotions, and we have the Star. Y'all see that? So another thing is that you all really try to take all your loved ones, or most of them, with you, like at every stage, at every point of your journey. And sometimes people just are not meant to come with you. They're not meant to go with you, and you sometimes have to make that choice to leave them behind. And sometimes you have to make the choice to pick one person over the other. Like, which person needs my help more? Which person is more helpful to me? Like, sometimes it's like that. You have to recognize, like, you don't have that much. You may have a lot, but you don't have that much. You don't. Let's see. Let's get into Oracle. So we have Gateway here. Okay. And we have New Beginnings. So for a lot of you, it's going to get weird, because you'll go from splitting your expenses to all of these places, splitting your time to all of these places and all of these people, to having more time to yourself. And it'll probably make you anxious, because a lot of you also use helping other people as a way to run away from your own problems, as a way to run away from your own struggles, and to validate, like, you know, I'm not the only one struggling. Like, it do feel good to validate, but there are people in your life that you can talk about your struggles with, and it not be a thing of, oh yeah, hey, so speaking of struggling, can I borrow $20? Like, like, it can be that without you having to end up giving something in return. And then we have, I don't even know what to say. Ghosts of the past returns for a time. And that's what I was kind of saying. Like, some people will end up coming out of the woodworks just for a little bit, and you're going to think like, oh, they just want to check up on me. You know, that might be true. But not just want to check up on you. It'll be like they want to check up on you, but also they want to see if you got a 20 for them to borrow till Monday, you know? Like that kind of thing. And we got Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. So this is the thing. Girl, stay in your place. So Spirit will make it very obvious to you who is not really worth all the trouble. Because some people are stuck in their own cycle. And there's a thing like, you're not really saving anybody. Like, some people, yeah, you're helping them a lot, but you're not saving them, and you're not meant to save them. People have lessons to learn, and they have, there's a divine timing to most things. So when it comes to something somebody is stuck in, if there's a cycle and you notice they keep going through it, then most likely they haven't learned what they're supposed to learn from it. So you giving up all your resources is not the help that you think it is. And on these two cards, it says 42 and 24. So 4 and 2s might be significant to you. You might be seeing a lot of 222s, a lot of 444s, or you might see 42, 42, 24, 24. Things of that nature, okay? And let's look at the bottom of these decks. And we have wisdom, and we have illumination. Y'all are Spirit is like, y'all are gonna take this reading kind of hard. Like, this is like kind of harsh for you, because it's like you just can't help yourself. Like, someone is in need, like, you automatically end up closer with that person than anybody else. Like, you're a very independent person yourself, and somehow, like, you always end up closer with the people that need help. But that's because leeches make sure they don't let go, they latch on. But I'm saying not everybody that you help is a leech, but it's very clear which ones are. I'm just saying, I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger, okay? And so on the bottom of this deck, we got I am Callie, from death comes rebirth. And then we have Grumpy Red Fairy, be your true self. Ah, there it is. In reality, even to yourself, you be like, why do this person be calling me for every little thing? Because some things are very much common sense. And also, in your mind, you're like, I know this person got friends. I know this person got family. Like I said, it's definitely one specific person that you're probably going to have a big falling out with over something they asked you for, or just it being the last straw for you. You're like, bruh, like, I didn't carry you in my belly for 9 months. Why do you keep coming to me for everything? Like, I don't have to teach you nothing. And especially, a lot of these people are very much grown. Very much old enough to know better, okay? So, what was I even saying to that point? Girl, I lost my train of thought being funny. But anywho, Spirit will definitely be forcing you to, have a fallout with one, certainly, but possibly more than that. Just because you need to clear out the clutter, and it'll give you more time to think about yourself and invest in yourself and decide what is it that you really want. What do you really want to do? Because a lot of you don't know. You like to help people. You like to talk, possibly because of this Ace of Voices here. You like to talk. You like money. I mean, who don't? But, you like nice things with the Ace of Materials. Excuse me. So Spirit is going to force you to sit down and think about, what is it that I want right now? In the long term, it's not really, because a lot of you all are future thinkers anyway, which is your problem, which is why you can tend to lead yourself to misery when you're not helping other people. But right now, Spirit just is asking what you want in this moment. Like, what do you want right now? Not what do you want by the end of the year? What do you want today? So, yeah. 2025, it'll be your year for cutting the BS. Let's say that, okay? We ain't gonna say it ain't gonna be your year at all. We just gonna say it's your year for cutting the BS, okay? But that is all that I have for you today. With that being said, if you're going to pick another group, I will see you there. If not, like if you want to, comment if you want to, subscribe if you want to, maybe even share. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.